Welcome back to the PSN Commanders Network. Also on the Protest Sports Network, your boy Tom, aka Tech. I am back with another live stream. If I get to go to golf, our guys right now, guys are indoors and pay away for all people in the losing pretty much today's video. I'm here with our squad, the Washington Commanders. And today, week 9 preview, I do saw about last night. I was just out of it. I got off work. I was tired. Got off kind of late, so I didn't really get a chance to even like switch to stream time or anything like that. So I do apologize about that. But we're back with another video. And today we'll talk this week 9 preview between the Commanders and Giants. Washington 6-2, Giants 2-6. Teams are going opposite directions. One is looking for a quarterback in the draft, while one's looking for playoff aspirations and maybe making some noise when going to the postseason. So very different directions. One has a franchise quarterback, one has a quarterback that's going to be probably out the door after the end of the season. This is teams going two different directions here. So it's going to be very interesting. I'll talk about this game. This game could be a trap game for the Commanders because it was a division game. Number two, we saw the Ravens lose to the Browns that were 1-6 at the time. They played them last week. So, and we also saw that the 6-2 Houston Texans dropped to 6-3, losing to the 2-6 at the time New York Jets on Thursday night. Given they had a bunch of injuries, but so do we have a bunch of injuries. So let's talk about the injury report. We'll talk about keys of victory and all that type of stuff. And let's rap about it. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's go ahead and start the injury report here. Thank you guys for pulling tonight. I appreciate you guys. I'll be on for about half an hour. Just get right into it. So, Race Hill. Todd Biage had a bum injury. He's good to go. Jaden Daniels with the rib. He full practice on Friday. He lightly practiced the other 2 days. He's good to go. Brandon Coleman, full practice on the other 2 days and lightly practice on Wednesday. He is good to go. Cleo Farrell, same with the knee. He's good to go. Cornelius Lucas out with the ankle. He didn't practice all week. Frankie Luvu lightly practiced on Friday with the shin. He is good to go. Terry McLaurin had an ankle injury I didn't know about. Okay, that's interesting. He full practice all week, so he's good to go. Hamstring for Brian Robinson Jr. He is questionable. I don't think he's going to play this week. I think they're going to set him out this week. Kind of get that hammy healthy and get that knee healthy too. So I think he's out. I don't think he's going to play tomorrow. So keep that in mind. We also elevated Chris Rodriguez Jr. from the practice squad to the active roster. That's telling me they're going to make Brian Robinson inactive tomorrow. He's not playing tomorrow. Brian Robinson Jr. will be out. And then finally, Alame Zaccheaus with the hammy. He's good to go. Now, Matt Adams, he's good to go. Josh Zidu, he's trash. He's not even a good tackle, but he's good to go. Jamie Gillian with a hamstring injury. He is out there punter. So they had to put a new punter from I had to pick up a new punter. So that's interesting. Bryce Ford Wheaton is doubtful for an Achilles injury. That sounds very interesting. As I feel Achilles, the Achilles is popping. But Marsette's good. Tyrone Tracy, he went through the fastest concussion protocol I've seen in my damn life, and he's good to go. Brian Burns, Achilles and triceps, he's going to go. Jermaine Eleanor, he's going to go. Cordell Fox going to go. Dory Jackson is going to go. Jake Kubis with the abdomen, he's good to go. So is Trey Hawkins with his ankle injury. Ty Summers is questionable with an ankle. And then Greg Joseph, their kicker, is out with an abdomen injury. So that's interesting. They don't have a kicker nor punter, which I think that's pretty weird. That's not good news if you're a Giants fan. Because special teams cost them the last game versus the Washington Commanders. So that was an injury report. We already know the history versus the Giants. I don't have to go through previous history. We know how it has been for the Giants. Daniel Jones has religiously kicked our tail, but that ends now. We're going to finish the sweep, and we're going to destroy the New York Giants tomorrow. Now, how do we do so? First of all, stick to your identity. I know last time when B-Rob did not play, we did not run the ball. We were very pass happy. Jaden Daniels threw 35 passes, the highest of his career at the time. Before last week when he threw 38 passes versus Chicago Bears in that Hail Mary victory. So first of all, stick to your identity. Number two, do not rest on your laurels. So I know after a very emotional victory like this, sometimes teams can kind of get a little lax and a little too, complacent. That's the word I'm looking for. So complacent. So we can't get complacent. We can't rest on our laurels. We have to stick to our identity, and we have to keep our foot on people's necks. If we think we're going to just walk into New York and win a game, we're sadly mistaken. This team is 2-6. This team is inferior to us. but it does not mean we cannot lose to them. Ask the Baltimore Ravens has lost to a 1-win team last week. You do not want to be the Baltimore Ravens like this week. Finish the job and get the sweep. Third key. This is just be general team keys. I have a couple for offense and defense. Stick to your identity. Don't rest on your laurels, and start fast. Start fast. Do not let this game become competitive. Start fast. Jump on these boys. Jump on these boys 14-0. Jump on them 17-0. Jump on them 10-0. Whatever. Jump on them. Jump on them quick and tell them not today, boy. It ain't happening. It ain't happening today. Not in this house. No. We're gonna jump on you. We'll make this game non-competitive and end this game by halftime. And a couple offensive keys: protect Jaden and the Duke. Also protect the ball and protect Jaden. We don't need Jaden getting hit. They lead the team in sacks, so this is very important this week. They lead the league in sacks, so you don't want Jaden Daniels getting hit too much. He is strong. He is kind of teetering with that rib injury, so you want to keep him healthy. Because we got some tough games coming up with the Steelers and Eagles like that, but you don't want to overlook the Giants. Like I said, don't rest on your laurels and don't overlook the Giants. This team is going to be very scrappy and very tough to defeat. Just because they're 2-6 does not mean their team totally sucks. They have a good pass rush. They have a hell of a run game with Tyrone Tracy's got it going, and Malik Neighbors is an animal. We seen what Malik Neighbors did to us in week 2. It was very, very, very disgusting what he did to us. He had like 10 catches for 120 some odd yards. He had a touchdown. He just ate. He had the game of his life. It was just insane. Also, yeah, he destroyed us. It was bad. So they have athletes about their team that can be detrimental to us. So we have to keep our heads on the swivel and do not rest on laurels. And we cannot take this team lightly. Our keys defensively is to stop the run. We have to stop Tyrone Tracy Jr. He has been absolutely an animal when he's played. He had 140 yards rushing last week versus the Steelers on a short week. So he's a problem. And stopping Tyrone Tracy will be huge. Also, don't let the Giants turn to how they play on the road. They play a lot better on the road than they do at home. So make sure they stay on that same home rut they're in. So jump on them, stop the run, make Daniel Jones beat you. And I think another thing is bracket coverage Malik Neighbors. You got a bracket coverage him and has Mikey Sammons still on them and have another guy up top. Do what you have to do. Take Malik Neighbors and Tyrone Tracy out this game as much as you can. And make Eric Bellinger and Darius Slayton. I mean, Darius Slayton can beat us. Don't get it wrong. He just had a 100-yard game the other night on Monday Night Football. Don't get it twisted. He can beat us too. But make Darius Slayton beat you if you got to, make Jalen Hyatt beat you, Wan'Dale Robinson, and these guys, the Motor Singletary. Make these dudes beat you. Do not let Tyrone Tracy and Malik Neighbors have a field day. That's how this game is going to be close and how they can pull an upset. We cannot let Malik Neighbors nor Tyrone Tracy get going as much as possible. Finally, I want to say for defense is to start fast, jump on these boys, and do not let up. You cannot let up. You cannot take a break. There's no relief. Keep your foot on your neck. Period. You're pitching a shutout. Keep pitching it. Keep pitching a shutout. If they make a play, they make a play, but make them make the play. I might not be on this long for real because I'm gonna key to victory. X factors for both teams. I get X factors for the Giants. Darius Slayton because you try to take Malik Neighbors away, and of course Tyrone Tracy Jr. He's been a star for them ever since he's been starting and actually getting a ton of reps. He's been very good for them. As for the Commanders, I think our offensive X factor is Austin Eckler, because now we don't have B-Rob prior tomorrow. So the running back by committee will be led by Austin Eckler. And then also defensively for me is Mikey Sammons still. He's been playing a lot better football. It's been very quiet over there for Mikey lately. He recently got his first interception of his career. He's playing a lot better. So that'll be my X factor for the Commanders on offense and defense. Captains for tomorrow's game are as follows. I believe it is Tyler. No, not Tyler. Gosh, it's It's not Tavia. What a captain? Noah Brown. Noah Brown on offense. Defense, it is. I can't think of who it was. Bates is the special teams captain. I know who's the defensive captain though. Let's look it up real quick. I found. Quan Martin. There's a safety Quan Martin, receiver Noah Brown, and then John Bates special teams. So yeah, it was Quan Martin. So Quan Martin. I think Quan Martin is the second time he's captain this year. All right. Shout to Quan. Hit the Quan. Hit the Quan. Shout hit the Quan Martin. So yeah, that's X factors for both teams going to this game. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be on here for too long, but this should be a blowout. They're not a good football team, man. The Eagles just took care of them a couple weeks ago, 20-3 at home. They don't score points at home. They average 7.8 points a game at home. They average less than a touchdown, 2-point conversion at home. They can't score points. They don't have a kicker. They don't have a punter. Like, bro, just beat these boys. Just beat them. I know we don't have Cole Luke this week, so it's gonna be mostly on Brandon Coleman. When it comes to Brian Burns and also it's not Kayvon, but Azeez Ojulari. But I think BC's up for the challenge. I hope he's ready because it's gonna be tough. This is gonna be a scrappy game. This is gonna be a scrappy team that we're playing this week. But in order to take the spirit out of them, you have to jump on them. And I think quick strike offense, maybe go and play action, match protect, first play of the game, throwing a ball. I think we have to go like that. We can't start kind of, running the ball, kind of matriculate down the field. No. If you got one-on-one coverage, audible, hit head top. Call head top on him. And hit him over the head with the head top. Hit him with the head shot. Bow. Play action fake, match protect. Boom, bow, boom, bow. 60-yarder. Eat that. What did he say? Take that. Pause. Well, yeah, we got to jump on these boys, man. And I think we got to jump on them early. Score early. Score within the first 2 minutes of the game. Tell the Giants, we're not playing with you. Or if you'll go on defense first, get a free and out, then score. Tell these boys we're not playing with them today. In my final key to victory today, if I give you guys a final score, we cannot kick field goals in the red zone, touchdowns win this game. So we have to score touchdowns in the red zone. We cannot do what we did last week versus the Bears, and we did the first time versus the Giants and kick 7 field goals. We need to get in the end zone and get in the end zone often. Blow these boys out. I want to see Marcus Mariota by the fourth quarter. Blow these boys out. Destroy them. Do not let this game be competitive. Give me the Commanders 30-10. 30-10. They scored 10 points. Don't ask me how. They scored 10 points. I'm going to say touchdown, field goal. They get a touchdown. They're down 30-3 in the fourth. They get a touchdown. Cut to 30-10. That's what I got for you. That's going to do it for tonight's stream. I'll keep this short and brief. What are your thoughts on this one? Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for a post game. It'll be a lot longer show tomorrow. And then Monday, we'll do a day after, things of that nature. I'll try to get my man Kid Blue on the channel. He was busy. He had dinner, so it'll be a lot longer if I had bro on. But it's all good. Week 9, it'll be in the books tomorrow. We're going to beat these boys. We moved to 7-2 in the season. And we got some trade deadline rumors. Marshawn Lattimore might be a Commander. Like the Saints might be trading him. We'll figure that out as the days get along, as we get ever so close to that 2024 NFL trade deadline. And yeah, guys, have a great night. I'm gonna try to get some rest. I got church in the morning, and also I have the game to watch, and I have to work tomorrow. So I have a very busy day ahead of me. Guys I hope you had a great Sabbath if you celebrate Sabbath. And guys have a great night. Get some rest. And let's have a great day tomorrow. Hail to the Washington Commanders. Let's blow out these Giants tomorrow. Get them heck up out of here. And let's move on to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Next time, you have a good one. Peace, love, and blessings. Y'all be easy.